I've been turning full-time on this Powermatic PM2014B for a few months now, and I think I've finally used it enough to give you a real review. And one of the biggest differences I've noticed has absolutely nothing to do with horsepower, speed, or even how much wood we can turn, but I'll get to that. When I first got this lathe, there were actually several things I wasn't sure I was going to like. First was the motor. The 4 lathes I bought last year all had 1.5 horsepower motors. This one only has 1 horsepower. And considering this machine is substantially heavier than those lathes, that seemed backwards to me. But after months of production turning, that concern is completely gone. Between the VFD and the 3-speed ranges, this thing is an absolute beast. I turn on it all day, virtually every day, and I have never found myself wishing it had more power. The second surprise was how quiet it is. The machines I bought last year don't even use belts, and one of the reasons I chose them was because they were supposed to be incredibly quiet. Somehow, this Powermatic is noticeably quieter. I was not expecting that. There were also a few design choices I questioned when I first started using it. The forward portion of the tailstock base can get pretty close to your work if you're running with very little quill exposed. And on the other side, the banjo can create the same problem. Initially, I thought that was going to annoy me. Then I actually started using the machine. The tailstock is so much more substantial than what I was used to that I'm perfectly comfortable running the quill farther out. That completely solved the problem. And that big forward section of the tailstock that I initially questioned, I absolutely love it now. I remove my tailstock constantly, and that design makes putting this heavy tailstock back onto the bed with one hand incredibly easy. That sounds like a tiny thing. But in a production shop, when you repeat the same movement over and over again every day, those little efficiencies add up. Same thing with this belt tension lever. At first I thought, why in the world does this stick out right where I'm working? For the first few days I noticed it constantly. Now, I don't even think about it. And then there's this hand wheel. Just looking at it, I honestly thought I wasn't going to like the design. I was completely wrong. It's smooth, it's incredibly easy to control, and compared with the hand wheels on some of the other lathes I've owned, I actually feel safer using it. Brilliant design. I really only have one recommendation after using this machine full time. I wish the RPM display stayed illuminated after you hit the stop button. I'd love to be able to see exactly where the speed is set before starting the lathe again, rather than seeing the RPM only once the spindle is moving. That's probably my biggest practical suggestion. But the biggest difference in everyday use is the stability. There is a lot more mass here than what I was turning on before, and I can feel it. There's substantially less vibration, especially when I'm starting with an imperfect piece of wood. That has allowed me to comfortably turn at higher speeds in situations where my other machines would have been moving around considerably more. And in our production process, that has been huge. Since switching to this machine, we've increased our output by roughly 30%. For our business, 30% is massive. But here's the part I never expected. For most of the last year and a half of turning full-time, I struggled with pretty severe tendinitis in my right elbow and forearm. I wore a brace, I iced it constantly. There were days when picking up a cup of coffee with that hand hurt. And because turning is my job, I could never really give it enough time off to recover. Then, not long after I started turning on this machine, I realized something. My elbow wasn't hurting nearly as much. And that was happening even though I was actually turning more. A few months later, my elbow now feels almost completely normal. Now, I'm not claiming a wood lathe cured tendinitis. I have no idea whether it was the ergonomics, the reduced vibration, some combination of factors, or something else entirely. I can only tell you what my experience has been. After struggling with that elbow for more than a year, the improvement happened after I switched to this machine. Powermatic talks about the Powermatic difference. I have no idea what that phrase is supposed to mean for everybody else, but I know what it means for me. A quieter machine, smoother turning, less vibration, more production, better control, and quite honestly, a machine that I enjoy standing in front of more every day. I also think that reduced vibration has helped us produce a better finished product. So after a few months of actually earning my living on this thing, my follow-up rating of the Powermatic PM2014B is pretty easy. 5 stars. There are a couple little things I might change, but if I had to make the decision again tomorrow, I'd buy it again without hesitation.